morning, I'm Lynn, and welcome to another day at Ewetopia Farms. Here's a little glimpse of what you can expect on today's video.
These three triplets are actually above average. No, that lamb is not dead. I'm just going to pick them up and lay them to the side. It's a sure sign of a healthy lamb when they're well attached. See?
So let's get started.
It's about 10:30 at night. Just had triplets. Yeah, and you think, I always had the rule of thumb that triplets are small. But these three triplets are actually above average. Like way bigger than what they should be. But yeah, look at her. She's emptied right out. So, anyways, she's got her hands full with these. I'm probably going to wipe them down a little bit with a towel because she's licking them, but it's just a cold night, so I'm going to wipe them down a little bit. I just fed them all, and we got a male, 2 males and a female, I think. So now she has one problem. See if I can point it out for you. Hey, Bob, over here. So that's her problem right there. See that other? So I'm guessing. Now she actually, believe it or not, she's got milk in both teeth, a lot of milk. So they're gonna have to figure that teeth out. They'll probably figure it out. But I'm not gonna have her here. She'll have to move on. That's just a genetic thing, and I don't want nothing to do with that. So I definitely won't put her through another pregnancy with that other. So she's actually an old ewe. She's got an orange tag. So anyways, 10:30. I just fed those 3. I think there's another sheep coming in. So these are the 3 triplets from Hannibal. So she's got her hands full. But they gotta find those teats in that large bag. Just gonna pick that lamb up and lay him to the side a little bit. I'm gonna go and have something to drink for a second. I have to have another ewe having a lamb. So she has triplets. And if the next ewe has a single, I'm going to try to adopt one of these babies. So, excuse me. The other ewe is just in labor right now. She won't be in for a while. And I'm just going to have a quick drink and then I'm going to come back. And if I have good luck, I'm going to adopt the baby. And no, that lamb is not dead. I'm just going to pick him up and lay him to the side. He's just having a nap. This lamb was just born. She was struggling. So it was a one-legger. One leg was back. And she's an older ewe, so I pretty well knew I can get the lamb off with only one leg. So what my goal is now, I'm not really want to do it, but I'm going to see if she has a second lamb. Because if she doesn't have a second lamb, we're going to try to adopt one of those triplets that I just had about an hour ago. So I'm going to set this camera down, and we're going to give her a little check. And hopefully, oh, she's going to get up. She's going to get up. Oh, Mom. I should be honest with you. I think she's pushing her lamb out. Yeah, she's pushing her lamb out. Okay, I'm going to set this phone down. Sorry about that. I don't have a tripod with me. You got to bear with me. So, that's about 1.5 minutes later. And she pushed out the second one. So, she's got 2 lambs. No adopting here. She's an older ewe. I can tell by her tags. They're almost wore off. So, two extremely good lambs for an old ewe. So I'm going to get these 2 in a jug and get them fed, and I guess I'm going to call that a night. But I'll get them in a jug and I'll show you what happened. So it's a little after midnight now, and she just has 2 lambs. She's an older ewe, so she'll have her hands full with those lambs. There's 5 lambs right there. And yeah, all from Hannibal. So if you look back in their videos, when Hannibal was in his breeding group, he actually injured his leg where he couldn't walk on his leg, and we thought he wasn't doing his job. But even as a 3-legged ram, he did a fine job. So this is an older ewe. She's extremely tired, actually. This will be her last year or two. I don't think I'll put her through another tough year like this. She's got two beautiful lambs there, male and female again. So I'm going to call it a night and get in the house, because I'm getting burnt out a little bit right now. So I want to show you something. Remember the other day I was talking about those big thick umbilical cords on the lambs? Well, actually, it's not going to show it now. But these lambs are just born, and they're actually running around already. And I don't know if you can see it, but they got those big monster umbilical cords on them. And you wonder, yeah, I think it's a sure sign of a healthy lamb when they're well attached, see? But anyways, I'm going to call that a night. I'm going to go one more check to the barn. I'm not going to bore you about the check. I'm going to do a check in the barn and see how things are going. And in other words, I'm going to hit the sheets. Talk to you in the morning. Hopefully, cross your fingers. So it's 4:30 in the morning, and I just did a couple little bottle checks, some bottles, and found a lamb in the pen. And she just had another lamb, so she had a male and a female. And she's, I'm not sure if she's the first time or not, because she's acting like it. Hey, girl. No, she's an experienced mom, but she's actually totally stressed out for some reason. So, hey, buddy, not in the bucket. There you go. So, I just fed the lambs like always and dipped them in a nice clean bedding here. And I'm just going to let her do her little thing. I'm going to go in and have a cup of coffee with Lynn.
Okay, so we just had another lamb this morning as well. So things are piling up again. We seem to be pretty well on top of everything though. Like, it seems that I get 3 out of the jugs and then 3 more come in. So it's kind of, we're on top of it. It's not getting out of hand, because sometimes these jugs go all the way to the back of the barn because we're in overflow mode and just can't get caught up on all the lambs. This is the new one. It's just born, so I'm going to have a look at it shortly and get it recorded and get all the ones recorded from last night. We just finished feeding all the ewes. We're actually going to let Mooney and her sister out today. So I got to tag them. Everyone's watered, and now we're gonna see how the new creep area goes for feeding these bottle babies. They see me coming, so they're anticipating. Hi, little mister. You're such a handsome boy. Such a handsome boy you are. Let's go in and have a look to get into the little creep area so I don't have to keep climbing everything. Because like I said before, I'm about 2 inches too short for all the gates. Which is why my coveralls are ripped. Took me a little longer to tag and sort through all these sheep today because I wanted to make sure everybody had milk, because we have lots of multiples and lots of old girls had lambs. But I wanted to point out this old girl. She just had the lamb this morning as chores started. She has a single. She has lots of milk, and she's probably the oldest sheep in the barn right now. She's a B year, so B would be B, C, D, E, F, G, H, J, K, and it's L now. So she's 9 years old and still has a fantastic udder, an exceptional lamb. See her udder? Milk on the udder. I don't know if you can see her udder there. Very nicely formed. That's what good genetics does for you. Just wanted to show her as an example, because sometimes people tend to overlook the old girls. We arrived to feed poor Elsie, who's probably starving now. We've got a Suffolk in the feeder and a white lamb. Again, this is why we have the divider in the middle of the feeder back there. See the board up? So if this black one jumps into the Dorset pen, we know it doesn't belong there. Likewise, the white one, if it goes on the other side, we know it belongs over here. And we know for sure it doesn't belong in the back groups. So it's real easy to find lambs that get mixed up. Maisie, your bottle's ready. Maisie? Maisie, hi honey. Hi, I was a little late today. Oh my goodness. You are special. This one always comes up when Maisie gets her bottle too. She's quite amazed by what Maisie's doing here. She always actually has a little fan base who watches her drinking the bottle. You're such a good girl. It was so nice when we just had one bottle baby. But it doesn't take long for bottle babies to start overwhelming you again, especially when you have multiples. But they are all pretty trained on the feeder now. And once they're on the bottle feeder, it gets really easy too, because you don't have to handhold like this and get jumped on by the lambs. We don't mind hand holding just for Maisie, because it's easier to do this than set up a bottle feeder for just one lamb. You've got a fan base, honey. And now they've discovered Ben. And there's our number 8. He's still looking good. This one at the front is the number 8. All done, sweetheart. Was that extremely yummy? Getting a storm coming in tonight. So Arnie's getting everyone some nice hay. And the wrapped hay is a lot heavier than the dry hay. So he's beginning to feel his age, but I say it's making him into a super farmer, super rock star guy. Lots of muscles, right?
That's what happens if you wrap the hay 6 hours too early.
What?
It's just way too high in moisture.
Oh.
It should have. I went out at noon, So I wanted to get a head start.
Or maybe it was going to rain or something.
No, I just wanted to get. I had so much to do, and I made 50 bales and I quit actually. And this is nice, but it's just too wet.
But it's good feed. It's just really hard on someone if they have to push it out because they're super heavy. Hi.
Good bales is a hired man.
Yeah. We're looking for a hired hand who lives in the Kingston, Joyceville area. Not in a different country, unfortunately. It has to be someone local. Afternoon chores are ongoing right now, and all the bottle babies are fed, including the new ones in the jugs, and we got some sheep ready to go out into the pen. Hey, you guys are gonna like this. Now we're gonna get let out Toonie with Mooney and her sister. Hi, you're ready to come out. We didn't have to put a number on Mooney because she stands out without being numbered. Come on, all the way. And you guys can go out. Yeah, you can. I want a little stressful nursing first to de-stress out of leaving their jug. And then Toonie, you can take them out. You guys are gonna like the new pen. There we go. Hi. Hello there. You gonna notice that the door's open, Toonie? Mooney, she walked off without ya. See what happens when you don't pay attention? There you go. Doesn't take long if everything's going well. Before you know it, they're in the group pens. So now they all have to acclimatize. Okay, you know what I'm gonna say? It's off to make dinner. Ooh, we don't want to go that close. Anyway, apparently there's, a ewe coming in right now because it's dinner time. They come out in at the worst times. But Arnie's gonna look after that while I make dinner. Hopefully he'll be done and everything will be fine and we can have a nice quiet meal together. And then it's back out to the barns again tonight at around, usually we start night chores at around 9 o'clock. So, as you can see, the snowstorm's coming in now too. Anyway, thanks for joining us again. And I hope you'll join us again tomorrow. Bye for now.